Hello world and welcome to Orlando, Florida. Today's quest is going to bring us over here to Universal Studios to check out some Easter eggs that they have left in the Christmas decorations. Like if you're walking around the park, the garland has little ornaments in it that kind of pay tribute to past rides. And I found out about this last night because we were on the holiday tour and our tour guide, Mason, gave us all the skinny on it. So I wanted to pass it on to you and kind of enjoy the day looking at some Christmas stuff because it is Christmas of 2024. So let's go around, check out these secret little Easter eggs, and have ourselves a good time. As we head under the golden arch here, I just wanted to let everybody know that I hope that you have a Merry Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you have a happy holiday. And if you don't celebrate anything during this time of the year, I hope you had a good break. We've scanned our passes and we're going to walk down this road, take a left, and check out our very first Easter egg. Our first Easter egg ornament is going to be right next to Rip Ride Rocket at this little kiosk right here where they sell merch next to Minions. It is Rosie the Robot from the Jetsons. This ornament right here is going to pay tribute to the ride that was called the Funtastic... I can't think of it. Let me pause the video and I'm going to finish it out. The Funtastic World of Hanna-Barbera. I can't remember how you say that. That was right at the tail end of when I was born and starting to look at things like cartoons and things. I certainly never made it to Universal while that ride was here. Don't really know much about it. It does say it's like a simulator, but right there it is on the very corner of that garland. The next few are going to be over here between Jimmy Fallon and the tribute store. So we're going to spend some time over here. As I said, right next to Jimmy Fallon, we have some cows up here in the garland. Why do you think they hung cows up here? If you know, pause the video and let me know. But each of those cows represent a certain ride. Has to do with a tornado. That's right, this is our area right here. This ride was Twister Ride It Out. And the cow, if you don't remember, was from the movie. It was flying around. What was that? That's another cow. That was the same cow. I think they had cows on this ride too, but I'm not positive. Remind me, go down in the comments and let me know, was there a cow on the ride? In that archway, we've got the cows, and right next to it, on the corner of the Metropolis Tribune, you can see a monkey right there. What do you think the monkey represents? Well, we were told that that monkey represents the Curious George area over in the kids' play area where DreamWorks Land is now. So, yep, that's supposed to represent the George that is curious. Now, we weren't shown this, but I actually found another monkey. I'm guessing that represents Curious George too. So the first one was over here on that side, and if you come over here to this side, there's another one. But our next Easter egg is right next to that monkey. It is on this red door right here. This Easter egg does not pay tribute to a ride, it pays tribute to a show. What show was here? That was Ghostbusters Spooktacular. And if you look on this wreath right here, we've got green slime and marshmallows to represent that ride. Oh, how I wish I could have seen that ride. I love Ghostbusters. That is one of my favorite movies ever. But yep, there you have it. I really like it when theme parks do things like this. It kind of makes it fun. It's like fun and you didn't even know it. You got to open your eyes and find it. So that's super cool. It kind of makes it more fun. Gives it a little bit more flavor, if you know what I mean. Next to the tribute store and the Macy's building right here, you've got the big old Christmas tree. And there's something special about this Christmas tree. Now, if you have ever been to Universal during the holidays, you know that they have a mascot called Earl the Squirrel. Well, Earl has a home inside the tree. Why is Earl inside of the tree? Well, Earl originally was a real animal, right? Like when Macy's had their parade, they cut down a big old tree like this, put it in New York, and didn't know that there was a squirrel in there. Well, Earl chewed through the wires, and when they were doing the grand reveal, the lights didn't turn on. And look at what Earl has in his mouth. He's got the wire that he chewed. Walking down the road a little bit, we're going to pass the Mummy, and right on the corner of Sahara Traders, you've got your next Easter egg. See that monkey up there, that gorilla I mean? It's not a monkey. That gorilla represents a pretty famous one here at Universal. His name starts with a K and ends with Ong. Kong. Confrontation, that's what this ride is kind of represented with, right there in the corner of Sahara Traders. I tried not to get sidetracked, but I need to tell you that all the garland on these stores right here are themed up for the store. So you see that's a musical instrument store, and look at the ornaments up on the garland here, all music instruments and notes and things. So down here, I think there was something different. Let's walk around and look. This is what it was, the film vault. They have clickers up here for the movies that Universal has. So they got Psycho up there in the top left. What's over here? Ghostbusters. Twister. And finally, Back to the Future. Right there next to Transformers. Alright, I just noticed the Kitty Cat Club has some decorations too. Got high heels and things in there. Now we've walked a little bit on the other side of the park compared to over there, and we're going to find our next Easter egg ornament over here at the Brown Derby. If you look right here on the side, you're going to see a little medicine bottle. And what does it say on there? Vitamita Vegemin. Do y'all remember what show that was from? It wasn't from a movie, it was from a show. I Love Lucy. That was when she was like trying to do that commercial and she kept drinking it and she kept messing up the name. And she drank a little too much, let's just say that. But there you go, that's where it is right there. Right next to the Born Stuntacular here in Beverly Hills. We're going to find our next ornament up here on the center wreath next door to that show. See that little skull there? Do you know what that's from? That little skull is going to represent the show that used to be next door called T2 3D Battle Across Time. I kind of missed that show. It was right there where the Born Stuntacular is. Pretty cool. They had a bunch of like really cool Terminator stuff in there. And with that, I think our time here has come to an end. That's all the Easter egg ornaments I know. That's all the only ones that I was told. If you all know of any more, be my guest. Go down into the comments and leave a comment. If you do it early, I may come back and look at it. I'd like to see as many of them as I can because like I said before, I really enjoy like going on the hunt, trying to find stuff like that. Makes it fun, right? Kind of freshens up things around here. So hope you all are having or have had a very Merry Christmas. And thank you so much for watching and thanks for playing. Bye, world.